I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today, we're reading in Mark chapter 2. So let's focus on verses 27 through 28. And Jesus told them the Sabbath was made because of man, and not man because of the Sabbath. Therefore, the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath. You know, one of the main arguments that religious Jewish people have against Christians is that Christians profane the Sabbath. And not only do most Christians recognize a different day of worship in the Jewish mind, but Christians have also lost touch with the Hebraic understanding of how to observe the Shabbat. They believe, they're worshiping on the wrong day, and when they do worship, they don't know how to do it. And sadly, most Jewish people have no idea that there are congregations of Messianic believers, that's Jewish people who believe that Yeshua or Jesus is the Messiah, and they meet every Shabbat on Saturday morning. So most of the Jewish community only has the church as their example. And perhaps you've heard it said, it's an old Jewish saying, it says, ask 5 rabbis, get 10 opinions. Well, not all rabbis agree on how to observe the Shabbat either. You see, there's ultra-Orthodox rabbis, there's Orthodox Jewish people, there are conservative, there's Reform Jews, various sects of Judaism. And in the more religious homes, the Shabbat controls your life, okay? On the Sabbath, everything is required to be turned off. I'm talking about refrigerators. If you're in a hotel, elevators turned off oftentimes, clocks. Nothing is allowed to work on the Shabbat. But among religious Jews, there's dissenting opinions. For instance, in the Talmud, which is a collection of rabbinic writings, Rabbi Yonathan ben Yosef, who's commenting on Exodus 31 verses 12 through 17, says, "For it is holy unto you," speaking of the Sabbath. That is, it is committed into your hands and not you into its hands. And a similar passage appears in other rabbinic writings. You see, the debate concerning man's dominion over the Shabbat versus the Shabbat's dominion over man is not exclusively a Jewish or a Christian thing. It is contested even among the Jewish people and the religious ones at that. There's a man named David Stern. He lives in Jerusalem. And in his New Testament commentary, called the Jewish New Testament Commentary, David Stern makes this observation. He says, "It may be, therefore, that Yeshua's comment, that is Jesus' comment in verse 28, that the Son of Man is Lord of the Shabbat, does not refer only to himself as the Messiah, but to everyone. Since the Hebrew words ben Adam literally means son of man, and therefore it could simply mean a man or a person with no messianic overtone. So what it could be is that Jesus is saying people control the Shabbat and not the other way around. Now consider what the Apostle Paul wrote to the church in Colossae. In Colossians chapter 2, verses 16 and 17. He says this, "Therefore no one is to act as your judge regarding food or drink or respect to a lifestyle or a new moon festival." And then he goes on to say, "The things which are a mere shadow of what is to come, but the substance belongs to the Messiah." So you understand what Paul is saying is exactly what Jesus is saying. Don't let anybody give you a hard time about what to eat or what to drink or a certain festival or even the Sabbath day, because all of this was a shadow of what is to come, right? The substance is the Messiah. So regardless of the day that a person deems is the Sabbath, whether it's Saturday or whether it's Sunday, the truth is that every day is supposed to be the day of the Lord. The Bible says today is the day which the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. And every day is a day that we should seek the Lord and seek His word, right? Because we are stewards of that Sabbath and not the other way around. And for practical reason, the Sabbath has been given to us in order to force us to rest and to focus on God. And it also points us to an eternal rest, which we will one day enter into with the Messiah, Jesus, in the kingdom to come. I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Check us out at www.groundworksministries.com.